But my sense is the stock of the morning on downside today could be Torrent Pharma because the acquisition that they're making looks quite expensive. Ekta, hi morning.
Hi, morning, Anuj. Well, it's interesting because I did hear the call as well. While it is an expensive acquisition, it is also a segment which is showing strong growth, which is the pediatric dermatology segment. So maybe the market is going to forgive the company for shelling out 2,000 crores for Curatio Pharma simply because they have a strong portfolio of products. For example, their products include the likes of Teddy Bar, which is basically within the pediatric segment and comprised of around 34% of total revenue for the company. This total company, this entire company, which is focused on the cosmetic dermatology sales, is expected to cross around 275 crores of sales in FY23. They did around 224 crores in FY22. The company is also confident of increasing the margins to what Torrent Pharma does in terms of its sustainable India margins going forward. But what could work against them? Yes, they are shelling out 2,000 crores, which values the company at around 7 times sales and also over 20 times EBITDA to sales. But separately, they are also going to probably fund this entire acquisition by a 75 to 85% of debt, which they will eventually look at reducing by FY25. So these two will probably work against Torrent Pharma, but it is a fast-growing segment. They are acquiring what is the strategic fit, and hence that could probably cushion any fall for Torrent.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ekta, for that. Well, I'm also watching out for Mahindra CIE and M&M. So M&M has decided to sell 2.2% stake that they own in Mahindra CIE for 285 rupees a share. Now, in any case, M&M had a small stake. They had about 11.4% stake in Mahindra CIE, and now that will come down to 9.2%. For Mahindra CIE, it could perhaps be a mild red tick because the stock was running up, on account of perhaps M&M increasing their stake, but now the stake has gone down. We need to understand the rationale for M&M selling stake, but of late, M&M is making all the right noises as far as their capital allocation strategy is concerned. In fact, ever since Dr. Anisha has come on board, they have been selling a lot of stake in the non-core businesses, looking to consolidate their core businesses and grow them better. So all of these noises, I think, will be positive for M&M. And we need to, of course, understand the rationale. But for now, going with mild red on Mahindra CIE and green for M&M. But let's get to talking about more stocks in the news. Sonal has the list for us. Sonal, good morning.
Good morning, Sonia. Let me start with Supriya Life Sciences because the CEO of the company has resigned due to personal reasons. The CEO is Dr. Shirish Ambhaikar, and he will be getting relieved on 30th September 2022. That's in next 3 days. And in the interim, he will be extending services on a retainership basis for 2 years, but not as a CEO. The company has approved appointment of Mr. Rajiv Kumar Jain as CEO with respect from October 3rd. So that stock remains in focus. We also have Gujarat Alkalis, where manufacturing of hydrazine hydrate has started at their Dahej complex. It's a 10,000 tons per annum product, and it is used for backward integration, will be used to make hydrogen peroxide. So that stock remains in focus as well. Motherson Wiring, which will consider bonus issue on September 30th, so should see some green on that stock today.
All right, Sonal, thanks very much for that. More stocks with news flow. Vivek is standing by with that list. Vivek, hi, good morning.
Good morning. Quite a few stocks on the radar. The first on my list is BHEL. The company has received a significant order win for the Talcher thermal power plant from NTPC. Analysts are pegging this order win of close to 10,000 crore rupees. You're also talking about Indiabulls Housing Finance. Some significant relief coming in there with the Delhi High Court going ahead and squashing all of the proceedings against the company. And this is, the proceedings were earlier enforced by the Enforcement Directorate. You're talking about Power Grid after all of the overhang getting removed, some positive news flow coming in on the fundamental front. The company has approved the investment into one of the oil refineries of Reliance Industries. The company has said that the estimate cost for this particular project would be around 328 crores. Some of the other developments in Power Grid also include the company appointing a CFO of G. Ravi Shankar, and also remember Power Grid will be in focus on the back of estimated passive inflows coming in on the back of the CPSE rebalance. Lastly, keep an eye out for NHPC. Some slight slightly negative news flow coming in on the back of flooding. One of the company's largest project, the Subanseri, project, could get the commissioning of this particular project could get delayed. So keep an eye out for NHPC as well.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. That's a long list of stocks that we're looking at this morning. But here's a quick recap in case you missed out on any of them. Stocks with positive news flow. There's M&M, Gujarat Alkalis, Motherson Sumi Wiring, BHEL, Power Grid and Indiabulls Housing Finance. While stocks with negative news flow, there's Mahindra CIE, could be mild red tick over there, Torrent Pharma, Supriya Life Sciences and NHPC.